It was clear that Wang Lin had seriously violated the agreement between himself and the ancient demon, arriving a full 10 years late before seeking him out. So, why was the ancient demon not only unangered, but instead willing to provide Wang Lin with further assistance? Some believe that because Wang Lin was inside the cave abode of the immortal emperor, 10 years inside equaled 1 month outside. This is incorrect if time truly flowed that quickly. 13 and Hu Bao would have been able to wait for Wang Lin, and would not have encountered disaster while Wang Lin was drinking wine, and unconscious inside the cave abode. Moreover, this so-called appointment was merely a statement made by ancient Daman Bela. Wang Lin himself never explicitly agreed to it. Even if Wang Lin had accepted it was still the ancient demon, who needed Wang Lin thus arriving late would count as tardiness, not a broken promise. Do not be misled by how domineering and awe-inspiring the ancient demon appeared when he helped Wang Lin counter-slaughter the heavenly Dao. In reality, at this point, the only one he could rely on was Wang Lin. As for his so-called descendants, aside from guarding the entrance, they were fundamentally incapable of providing any real assistance. At present, the ancient demon had been split into 9 parts, and imprisoned within the sacred relics of the 9 counties. Without external help, he would never be able within this lifetime to restore himself into a complete ancient demon. Across countless years, the only person he had truly managed to wait for was Wang Lin, the one who possessed the power of an ancient god. Aside from Wang Lin among those of the ancient clan, no other cultivator could withstand his power. Any ordinary cultivator would simply be unable to endure it. Given this, how could the ancient demon not be a little more tolerant toward Wang Lin? Furthermore, to outsiders, 10 years might seem like a very long time. But to cultivators, and especially to an ancient demon, 10 years was no more than the blink of an eye. Sometimes a single sudden moment of enlightenment could easily consume that much time. And Wang Lin was clearly exactly such a case. Thus 10 years still fell well within the range that the ancient demon could accept and understand. Of course, Wang Lin was also rather cunning. He deliberately led San Mo into the territory of the ancient demon, forcing him to intervene once again. At the same time, this allowed the ancient demon to test whether Wang Lin's endurance had grown stronger after stepping into the ascendant realm. Not only that, after borrowing the ancient demon's strength to defeat San Mo, Wang Lin even asked him to help search for the whereabouts of Zhou Yi. Although the ancient demon failed to find him, this action inadvertently handed the ancient demon a weak point. Not only did this cause Wang Lin to owe the ancient demon even more favors, it also made the ancient demon realize that Wang Lin still had matters of greater importance for which he needed to seek his help. In this way, the ancient demon was able to dispel part of the unease he harbored toward this cooperative relationship. If Wang Lin had appeared to have no desires or requests at all, the ancient demon would instead have been uncertain whether Wang Lin would truly honor his promise. After all, he had no means whatsoever to control Wang Lin. He could only rely on Wang Lin's character. But now the situation was clearly different. For in existence at the level of the ancient demon, he did not fear others making demands of him. What he truly feared was someone who had no demands at all. It must be said that Wang Lin was not only decisive and ruthless in slaughter, but also a master when it came to grasping the human heart. Despite arriving 10 years late, he effortlessly borrowed the ancient demon's hand to resolve the immediate crisis, while incidentally further strengthening the bond between them. At the same time, Wang Lin also smoothly secured greater authority. Within the land of monster spirits, his status now in no way inferior to that of the monster emperor. Naturally, although it was said that the ancient demon could not leave the heavenly monster county, his true strength was clearly far from as simple as what Wang Lin could perceive on the surface. Since he was able to help Wang Lin search for Zhou Yi, he was naturally also capable of proactively searching for Wang Lin himself. It was only that, at the time, Wang Lin was inside an immortal cave abode, making it impossible for the ancient demon to probe his whereabouts. With the knowledge and experience of the ancient demon, he could naturally deduce that Wang Lin had encountered a special circumstance, rather than deliberately avoiding their agreement and fleeing to another region of the land of monster spirits. Otherwise, do you really think the ancient demon would have been so easy to deal with? In the final analysis, although Wang Lin and the ancient demon could be considered of the same lineage, in essence they were merely exploiting one another. The ancient demon's favorable treatment of Wang Lin was entirely due to Wang Lin's status as an ancient god. Aside from Wang Lin, the ancient demon no longer had anyone else upon whom he could rely. Thus, there was no need to overly exaggerate the ancient demon's tolerance toward Wang Lin. It was simply that he truly had no other choice. If you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel to help motivate me to produce many more videos.